Hello everyone, I'm Jason. Today, we will discuss the sensations at each stage of the golf swing. How to accurately find the correct positions at each stage and avoid mistakes through some common motions and feelings in our daily lives. During the backswing, the most common mistake is that instead of turning the body, we are turning the head. This makes it look like we are turning the body, but in reality, our shoulders have not generated enough rotation. This is the first common backswing mistake many players make. To solve this issue, one sensation is that during the backswing, you feel as though you're pushing your hands behind your ears, out of your sight. The feeling is like this. You don't want to see your hands or your club at all. It's as if you dislike them and want to throw them behind your ears. This way, your backswing will have sufficient body rotation. If, during the backswing, you move your head instead of turning your shoulders, then your eyes can see your hands and the club head. So, the first sensation is to push your hands behind your ears. This is the feeling for achieving the correct shoulder turn in the backswing. After completing the backswing, when transitioning to the downswing, as mentioned in our previous videos, don't rush to shift your weight. Keep your weight on the right leg, pull the club shaft along the swing plane while rotating downwards, and simultaneously lower your hands to the right side of your thigh. At this point, your weight should still be on your right leg, and you'll notice that your left leg will naturally open up. This movement seems simple, but a common mistake is feeling too comfortable at this position, which is a result of an issue where the shoulder line is parallel to the hip line, losing the separation between shoulders and hips. To maintain this angle during the downswing without losing it, what's the sensation? It's like the preparatory motion we make when skipping stones across water. This is a common motion we perform by the water. The preparatory sensation before throwing the stone is the correct feeling for the downswing. Weight remains on the right leg, the left leg opens up, the left hip separates, while the shoulders remain closed. With this feeling, all the technical movements will naturally fall into place. The sensation is like skipping a stone across water. When it comes to technical details, what details should we pay attention to? The first is the feeling of turning your left hip as far backward as possible. This sensation helps rotate the hips backward, creating space for future rotation. Secondly, this feeling of separation is essentially the separation between the shoulder line and the hip line. To achieve this feeling, you also need to feel like you're pushing your left hand as far back as possible. The overall feeling is to maximize the distance between the hands and the left hip. This sensation is key to maintaining the angle between the shoulder line and hip line. Once you have this feeling, the next sensation is the most critical stage of the entire swing process, reaching the impact position. At this stage, there are many ways to rotate. Some may feel that weight transfer is not an issue, as every move involves weight transfer. After transferring the weight, how do we rotate? We can rotate like this. Clearly, it seems like the swing is going too far back. Some people at this point push their left hip outward. When this happens, you'll suddenly find that the body gets stuck and can't rotate. How do we solve this problem and find the correct impact position? At this point, imagine you're holding a bucket of water and want to throw the water out. This action shifts your weight to your left foot, lifts your hip, brings your right knee inward, and lowers your right shoulder. Meanwhile, your hands reach the impact position. Note, when throwing the water, don't throw it upward. If you throw it upward, your body will tilt backward, leading to an early extension. Imagine throwing the water onto this patch of grass. From here to there, aim to throw about 3 to 5 meters in front of you, toward the lower rear side of the body. With this movement, it's easy to reach the position. Reaching this position is crucial. When throwing water, at this point, the hands must move forward to release the water. During impact, at this position, the hands must stop. The hands should not continue forward, as this ruins the swing and prevents releasing the club head. At this position, the hands move is complete. The remaining action is to release the club head. What is the sensation at this point? It can be understood separately from the perspectives of the left hand and right hand. The left hand feels like hitting the tip of the stick with the back of the hand. The right hand feels like sweeping the table or the tip of the stick off with a horizontal motion. So, at this point, it's a sweeping motion. This motion can be practiced independently. The goal is to swing the club head and hear its sound. Note that the club head's whoosh sound should be in the left front direction. This is the only purpose of our swing and the source of power. You might notice, this swing feels off the plane. The shoulders are flat, how can you hit the ball? What if we drop the right shoulder? Then you'll notice the swing goes upward. The angle seems right now, right? Now you can hit the ball. At this point, you'll notice the shoulder rotation leads the swing. Many athletes, at this position, rely on shoulder action for power. If you watch LPGA professionals, players like Minjee Lee rely more on shoulder action. She swings like this. If someone wants to use their body more to drive the swing, how do they achieve this? You'll notice that during the swing, if I straighten my legs, what happens? Straighten, and then drive the right shoulder forward. This is one way to use the body to hit. At this position, during an upward swing, some players prefer more shoulder rotation combined with hip rotation. This looks like this. LPGA players like Minjee Lee use this approach. Others may delay shoulder rotation. Letting the hips rotate fully first, push off the ground, rotate the body, and then rotate the shoulders. This looks like this. Most LPGA players use this power generation method. They want to fully utilize every ounce of power. Some players prefer to use more ground force for power. The typical example is Lexi Thompson. She uses ground force to generate stronger swings. Each method depends on individual preferences, physical attributes, and skill levels. There's no right or wrong. As long as you can control it consistently and feel comfortable. I hope this video helps everyone find the correct positions and sensations in the golf swing through daily motions. Thank you.
After years of reflection, I hope this instructional approach can help beginners quickly understand and master swing techniques. Thank you to all the viewers who have subscribed to my channel and given such high praise. Your encouragement is my motivation to keep making new videos. Thank you.